Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff, Taylor Townsend and others celebrate Ben Shelton's Canadian Open triumph. One moment changed everything. Ben Shelton stood at 0-40, 3 break points down against Karen Khachanov in the National Bank Open final. Most 22-year-olds would crumble under that pressure. Instead, Shelton saved all three and turned a potential collapse into the most important victory of his career. The tennis world took notice. How did Ben Shelton make history at the National Bank Open? At just 22 years old, Ben Shelton made history on Thursday night in Toronto by becoming the youngest American in the last 20 years to win an ATP Masters 1000 title. His hard-earned victory came at the National Bank Open, where he defeated Karen Khachanov in a thrilling 3-set final, with a final scoreline of 6-7-5, 6-4, 7-6-3. Now ranked a career-best world number 6, Shelton typically dominates matches from the start. However, this time he proved he could also bounce back when facing adversity. During the showdown against Khachanov, Shelton made an impressive comeback in the second set. He saved 3 break points at 0-40 to hold his serve and win the set. In the final set, even though Khachanov was serving very well and putting pressure on him, Shelton stayed strong. He managed to push the set into a tie break, his third one of the tournament, and finished the match by winning his 14th point in a row on serve to seal the victory. What did Coco Gauff and fellow Americans say about Shelton's win? Soon after he registered the win, his compatriot friends couldn't hold back from celebrating the moment. From his close friend and 2-time Grand Slam champion Coco Gauff to doubles player Taylor Townsend, everyone had something meaningful to convey. Gauff shared a post showcasing Shelton's fierce pose, along with a caption that said, "Big time at Ben Shelton." Another update came from Taylor Townsend, who applauded the young champion's performance by sharing a post followed by adoring emojis. Meanwhile, Chris Eubanks shared the victory post originally uploaded by the ATP Tour. "Insane stuff at Ben Shelton," his caption said. Why did tennis legends call Shelton's performance box office? However, the celebration messages from members of the tennis community weren't limited to Instagram, as other social media platforms also saw similar congratulatory posts. The performance was enough to impress Serena Williams' former coach Rennie Stubbs. She took to the social media platform X to share her analysis of Shelton's commendable performance. "Huge congrats at Ben Shelton. Masters 1000 champ. So deserved. Go Gator. Get up and go." Former Australian pro John Millman was also one of the close spectators. Simply applauding Ben Shelton's blockbuster performance, he wrote, "Shelton is box office." As the event comes to an end, fans will now shift their attention to Cincinnati, where top-ranked pros, including Jannik Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz, and others, are set to compete in the next high-stakes event. In the heart of Toronto, at the commanding clash of the National Bank Open, 22-year-old Ben Shelton etched his name in tennis lore. Trailing 0-40 and on the brink of defeat in the final set against the formidable Karen Khachanov, Shelton summoned something extraordinary, saving 3 break points, clawing back, and ultimately conquering with a clutch tiebreaker win, 6-7-5, 6-4, 7-6-3. PFSN. Reuters. The Times of India. This wasn't simply a victory, it was history in motion. Shelton became the youngest American to win an ATP Masters 1000 title since Andy Roddick in 2004. His career soared as he catapulted to a world ranking of number 6. Reuters. ATP Tour. The Times of India. Behind the win, words of gratitude and grit. In a heartfelt post-match speech, Shelton credited the pillars of his life, his unwavering faith, his mother Lisa, sister Emma, girlfriend Trinity Rodman, and his father and coach Brian, for giving him the foundation to thrive. PFSN. Yardbarker. Grit, determination, and unwavering self-belief poured through every word when he reflected on his breakthrough. "I hope that this week kind of kickstarts me to work harder." ATP Tour. Cheers from across the court. Celebrations from Gauff, Townsend, and friends. Shelton's win resonated deeply within the American tennis community. Coco Gauff, shared a striking image of Shelton on her Instagram story with the caption, "Big time at Ben Shelton." Taylor Townsend applauded his performance via her own Instagram update, layering her post with admiration and supportive emojis. Chris Eubanks echoed the sentiment, resharing Shelton's post with "insane stuff at Ben Shelton." PFSN. On social media, pundits and past pros chimed in with glowing praise. Masters 1000 champ. So deserved. Go Gator. Get up and go. Rennie Stubbs. Shelton is box office. John Millman. PFSN. Why this moment matters. End of a drought. Shelton is the first American to claim the Canadian Open crown in 22 years, a potent symbol of revival for U.S. men's tennis. The Times of India. A rising star is marched to the final, defeating top talents like Alex de Minaur and Taylor Fritz, signals the emergence of a new competitor on the biggest stages. ADP Tour. The Sport Review. Personal momentum. Writing on the lens, humble and hungry. Shelton defined his mindset in that moment, eager for more and grounded in resilience. Sportskeeda. Essentially sports. A brief reflection. This triumph was more than gold medal and rank. It was a majestic moment of resolve, honest gratitude, and collective pride. From the edge-of-your-seat tension of breaking serve to the emotional release in his speech, Shelton's win is a narrative of modern excellence, a young American ascending amid pressure, pedigree, and the unwavering belief of those closest to him.